Hey, so welcome back to my four-part analysis into the hidden coding within the album Be Here Now by Oasis, which came out 20 years ago. Big emphasis on the whole time and everything with this album, as I mentioned in the others leading up to this one. That's the CD, the clock. Again, the date really specific on the back, making a big deal out of the date. I just want to go back to the date bit there briefly, with how we mentioned that it was like the 69, symbolising like the swirling of time with positive and negative. What I thought really interesting with this, which I will probably get to in another video, is how at this point in time, this was like, I guess in the UK, quite the biggest thing going on at that point in terms of entertainment, etc. It seems strange looking back to think that that was the biggest thing we had to look forward to, was an album from Oasis coming out. But anyway, so this moment in time, making a big deal out of it, as I mentioned in the other videos. It was all big build up just to obviously boost the sales. It was all about making money, everybody involved. They didn't care about anything else, just get those sales out at this moment in time. Okay, because then 10 days later, if people can kind of remember, 10 days later from the 21st of August 1997. That year ring any bells with people? My camera gets into focus again, probably. So yeah, 10 days later was the death of Diana, if she actually died at all. That's a whole other story, but I might get into the link of the date of this album and that date of her so-called death. It's definitely something linked in with that, because there's a whole other conspiracy around the date of Diana's death, of course. The fact that it's exactly 10 days later from this album, or 11, because you always get 11 from the 10 with the opposite, the mirror of 10. It's 1, put them together, you got 11. So you can either class that as 10 or 11 days later. Two big points in history for that year. Obviously the whole Oasis album was forgotten about at this stage at that stage for the whole world. But remember, this moment in time, Oasis were probably the biggest rock band in the world. It was all about the world there. Some of the songs on it, obviously the last song on the album was all around the world. It's in there twice. Reprise. 12 songs. Exactly. But I'll get into actually the songs, and one of the songs specifically, in another video. This is purely just about the visual numbers that are on this cover and inside the cover. I'm not using any kind of websites or geometrics to work out the numbers. It's all just visual. It's all in front of us, and that's how they wanted it to be. So moving quickly then to the actual cover of the album itself. Again, the colours of all this clear orange again with the music box. Orange numbers. What numbers can we see there straight away? 42, 3. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to look at this bit. Because again, there's a big zoom in of this speedometer. From the moped, I'm guessing. The numbers there, we've got 4095 and then 80, 60, 40 on that speedometer. So let's go with this speedometer. I'll try and get quickly through this one. So the numbers found from this were a clear 666 and 911 again, 911. So going back to, remember, 80, 60, 40. The camera back in focus. 80, 60, 40 is 180. There we go. And you can use that as degrees, but I'll get to that in a minute. So 180, or without the 0, it's 18. So 18 plus its mirror, 81. You've got 99, okay? Now, there as well, you've got the 9 and 9 is 18. 1 and 8 is 9. So from the two 9s that you've got there in front of you, you can get the other 9 from the two together by getting them added together, and there it is. So it's a sort of a hidden other 9. And this is where I'm going to get to with the 180 flip in a minute. But I want to quickly just go to the other number that was on there, 4095. So that's 495, yeah. That's 18. So I've already gotten through the 18 calculation there. So it's almost doing it twice. And I thought that that was like, so basically it's showing us twice, just to make sure of it, in case you miss it. Or it's kind of, one of them's the instruction to flip it the 180. So going back to where it was 180, which was the 80, 60, 40 bit. So it's saying maybe do that bit first. So that's the top bit in the picture. 80, 60, 40 at the side of it. Let's get it back in focus quickly. So okay, we'll do it that way then first. 18. So you're getting your 9. Just added to the other 9 to 9. And that was the 180 bit mentioned there. So 999, you flip that over 180 and you get the 666. Hidden 9 as well, just on its own, of course, the hidden 9 on its own, or you can take it from just the 2 that you've already got. It gives us a link to, well, I mentioned 99 in another video of mine, not linked to the album.